Hi, welcome to September. For me, September has always been a month of change. Certainly the seasons changed. We have fall just around the corner, I think in another 8 days, and we have the leaves that'll be changing in the Northeast. For all of us, it's back to school or back to work with a little more regularity, and certainly the beginning of pro football. So positive change going forward. Change is inevitable in both our personal lives and in business. And for me this year, it's also included the announcement as to my change that I'll be electing to retire at the end of this year. Certainly a bittersweet decision, and it's one that you think about, but when it comes upon you, certainly something different to experience. I've spent 42 years in the title industry. It's most of my adult life. I started as an attorney agent for Commonwealth and Chicago Title in Smithfield, Rhode Island back in 1981, and then had the advantage of the opportunity to become counsel for Chicago Title in 1986. At that time, the process was to work for a title company for a couple of years, then go back into private practice and be able to elevate your practice. So I thought for sure that was going to be my track. And here I am 37 years later, having had the opportunity to move through the company in a number of positions and a number of offices, first from Rhode Island to New Jersey to New York and now Florida, that it has just certainly been a whirlwind, but a phenomenal experience. I've certainly enjoyed the opportunities provided by the industry. I think one of the first, and it's the easiest, we have such a great cooperative industry. Even our competitors are friendly competitors. And throughout the process, I've had the ability to make so many good friends and have stayed with me through these 42 years, and I hope for the next 42 going forward. I think about all of the opportunities for title transactions. I remember working, I think it was in 1988, when the tax law was changing and doing something like 8 or 9 commercial closings in the same day and rushing to get them recorded in Providence, Rhode Island, who stayed open. The registry in the city stayed open till midnight to allow us to record all of the documents and get the transactions in before the change. I think of a number of the large properties that I had the advantage of working on in New York City and the large portfolios across the country. Never thought I'd have the opportunity to use the term billions in transactions that I was involved with. And I think one of my greatest experience, besides being fortunate to work with a great company here at Fidelity National Financial, is my experience with the American Land Title Association. I came in, God, probably 12 years ago to work on the communications committee, got hooked on as to the many advantages that ALTA brings to our industry, and was fortunate to be added to the underwriter section after a few years, and then added to the Board of Governors a couple of years after that. And then, of course, one of my greatest honors within the industry is to be fortunate to serve as the president of the American Land Title Association in 2017 and 2018. It's certainly going to be hard to step away, but I look forward to spending more time with family and friends, and again become active in charitable and local activities in my community. And I'm definitely focused on getting my golf handicap down to a 10 from an 18. Not a chance. So with change, it continues on an agency. I am fortunate to be able to announce that Joe Grealish, President of Eastern Operations for FNF, will now also assume the title and the responsibilities of President of National Agency. Joe is a tremendous leader. I've worked with him almost my entire career, and he brings years of experience in operations across the country to this position. He's also served on the ALTA Board of Governors since 2018 and was actually president of the Texas Land Title Association in 2016, 2017. So with his involvement in agency, Joe is well aware of the challenges facing our agents in the current market. So please join me in welcoming Joe to this position in January. And I thank you for the opportunity to earn your business as your strategic partner in the growth of your agency and the opportunity to be your friend. Take care. You'll still see me in October. I'll be here until the end of the year. Thank you.